My name is Alistair Lee. In this short video, we're going to take a look at how to add social media share buttons to your Adobe Connect event. This is a feature that was added in Adobe Connect 9.3. I'm going to bring up an event that I've already created here. This is an event that's taking place in the future. And if I take a look at it by clicking the landing page, I can see that the event is using the default template. We've got an event information page, a speaker information page, and an event registration page. I'm pretty happy with all of these, but what I'd like to do is add the ability for people who are registering or even looking at my event to share this with their followers on social media. So I'm going to go back to the event information, scroll to the top, and choose to edit this so that I can edit the template that's being used. And that's going to bring up the default template in editor mode. Now, because this is the shared default template, I do need to be an event administrator. Event managers can create their own templates. So I've got the template in editing mode here. This is the sidekick that I can use to make any edits. And I'm just going to scroll down on the page. And on the sidekick is a new in 9.3, a category called social plugins. And I can use this category to select either a Facebook like button or a Twitter share button, or in this case, both. So I'm going to use these buttons to drag a Facebook button onto my page and a Twitter share button onto my page. Maybe we'll go right below that. So I can edit both of these to apply some categories. I'm going to click on the edit button. You'll notice I can specify a specific URL to share if I've got a URL in mind, but if I leave this blank, it will share the existing URL, the URL of the page that we're on. Since this is a template, that's what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to leave this completely blank, so whoever uses this template will have the page automatically set for them. In terms of the tweet text, I can put something in as an optional piece of text that will be used in the tweet, or I can leave it empty, and that will use the title of the current page. I'm going to actually add some tweet text. Let's say check out this event. I can also specify a via. This will add the text via and then the name of a Twitter account in the text. That'll just be there by default. Somebody who's using this tweet button can choose to delete that if they'd like. So I'll put in the Adobe Connect Twitter account. I'm also going to recommend that somebody who is tweeting this follows the Adobe Connect account. And I can also add hashtags, for example, something like Adobe Webinar. And this will just help me keep track of how many people are using this tweet button, how many people are tweeting about Adobe Webinar. I'm going to click OK. So I've just added the tweet button. You can see here the Facebook button is also here. I'm going to click on the edit, and you'll notice I've got some similar options. I can specify a URL here if I'd like, or if I leave it blank, the individual will just like the current page, and that's what I want to do for this because I'm editing the template. I can also choose a layout style, whether I want the standard Facebook style, a button with the count of how many people have liked this, or a box with the count. I'm going to just choose the standard style here and click OK. Once I'm done making these edits, I'm going to activate the page so that they take effect. So I'll click on this page icon over in the sidekick and click Activate Page. That's going to put the page live. So if we go back to my event info page and I refresh it, it'll look at that new edited event template. And if I scroll down, you can see that I've got both the tweet button and the Facebook buttons available for me in my event. And I can add these to all of the different pages in my event if I'd like. That's a quick look at adding new social media share buttons on your Adobe Connect 9.3 events. Thanks for watching.